Did I tell you about the last climate protest I went on? No? Well, here it is, in all its muddy glory. One image is brandished in my mind. A man plummets to the ground as two police officers grab him, tugging his limbs and hauling him away. So much for free speech, I guess. But there are so many people torn away. They drop like flies around me. And as I watched this, the world grew strangely silent. Even for a moment, its death rasp softened. Maybe you've experienced that? When it seems your ears tune out every sound and all you can sense is emotion? You see mouths moving, yet you hear no sound, and it feels like you're watching a movie, yet not concentrating enough? Yeah, I felt like that when my old man used to lecture me. The good old days. But even then, 20, 30 years ago, people didn't listen. They ignored every warning. And as his hair grew grey, the world did too. And no one listened. That much hasn't changed, at least. Anyway, it was like a movie. I could even name it. The Silencing of Our People. You like it? I wonder if the politicians have ever experienced that. Nah, probably not. I bet all they hear is the sound of money. Cha-ching! That's the only thing that rattles around their hollow brains. Because as I watched that protest, I thought, well, it will be ignored, just as every warning before was. I wondered if maybe, when they stand at the end of the world, will they experience that? Do you think they will? Imagine a gas mask strapped to their faces because the air now poisons them. They watch food become scarce, water even rarer, their favourite animals extinct. Actually, scratch that. I think they detest animals. They probably even shout, "Good riddance!" as they watch the last polar bear perish, even if it looked directly at them, pleading. But I doubt that even the pain of their own bloodline would be enough to free their withered hearts from the cold clutch of greed. That's what I felt. And maybe you will too. No, actually, I guarantee that you will, because, well, I witnessed it. And I can tell you, even now, when my body is so choked with the black air, the elites still don't care. Whilst everything and everybody is dying, they sit there on their stacks of money, hunting greedily for more. Ooh, wait to be a downer. I know. But this is the stark reality. And it's what's happened to my world. And maybe one of you out there is one of them, who came along to see what all this woke nonsense was about so that you can laugh about it later. But also maybe, just maybe, one of you might now understand that your dirty money offers you no sanctuary as the world falls to its knees. Because no matter how much money you have, you can't escape that fate. But your world hasn't got to that point. Not yet. Anyway, there is time to change. To fight harder. To make people listen. You have time, more time than I ever did, at least, and you can begin to make changes. Perhaps you can all do what I never could, what my father and all those before us couldn't. Save the future.